This is a podcast from soof.co.uk. Hello, I'm Patrick Downs. This is all about film, whether it be Blu-ray, DVD or streaming. This is Bring the Film. From visionary director Robert Eggers comes The Northman, an action-filled epic that follows a young Viking prince on his quest to avenge his father's murder. It stars ALEXANDER SKARSGÅRD, Nicole Kidman, ANYA TAYLOR-JOY, Ethan Hawke and Willem Dafoe. And our correspondent CONNOR GANI caught up with ALEXANDER and ANYA TAYLOR-JOY about their experience with Robert Eggers' previous movies and their expectations going into The Northman.
I had just seen The Witch the first time I met Rob about 5 years ago, and I was very, very impressed. I knew Lars Knudsen, the producer of The Witch, so I knew what Rob could create on a very tight budget, how authentic that world felt. It was evident that the attention to detail, the historical accuracy was always 100%. We started talking about Norse mythology and Vikings, and that's kind of how this journey started. And it's been a long journey. He was starting to prep The Lighthouse while we worked on this, and then as he was shooting and editing The Lighthouse, we kept working on the screenplay that he co-wrote with Icelandic author Sean. And it's been a real ride and a long journey, but very exciting. It's rare as an actor to be part of it from the genesis, the whole journey, rather than just the shooting, which I really learned a lot from and really appreciate it.
Of course. And Anya, this is not your first rodeo with Robert Eggers. So was there an element of comfort or perhaps discomfort with what Robert might throw at you this time round?
No, absolute comfort. It took me stepping on set again for the first time to realize how much of my on-set comportment and who I am as an actor comes from that man and the experience that we had making The Witch. Watching him, I was like, oh, that's the reason that I am the way that I am. I got used to things being very difficult on like a daily basis and enjoying it and flourishing in that. And I think getting to be together again was so wonderful because our friendship and the family bond has only increased in the years since we've all stayed so close. So getting to be back on set again, you're just like, oh wow, I know you so well. It was wonderful.
Alexander, I'm curious, how did you channel your inner wolf?
Like a beast. He nailed it. Dang.
I don't really know. His name is Björn Ulfur, so it's his berserker name means bear wolf. So it's a
no pressure name.
It's a no pressure name. He's basically a hybrid of a wolf and a bear. I have no idea. It was just trying to kind of let go of all your inhibitions, and deep down we're all animals. So it was just about finding that beast that was dormant within somehow.
I will say from the outside, it was very cool to see all the berserkers bond. Because I remember the first morning coming in at 4:00 in the morning and walking into the makeup trailer and having never been around so many mostly naked, gigantic men that were like 6'3", and I was like, it's 4 a.m. This is quite a vision. But everyone was so into it.
And Anya wasn't working that day.
No,
she heard there was a lot of big naked men in the trailer, and I was like, 4 in the morning,
I want to come
there.
here.
It's like, go home. You got the day off.
It was very cool to watch. It was very, very cool to watch.
Of course. And one last quick question for both of you. I just want to know, what was the most challenging thing about shooting this movie?
Some of the bigger set pieces, the bigger action scenes were technically quite difficult to get. Rob's style of filmmaking is quite unique. They're all shot in one long continuous take. So there are a lot of components to making that work, and they all have to be 100% perfect. And a lot can go wrong in a movie set, so we all had to be very patient. There were some long days and nights in order to get that.
I just loved every second of it, but I think that made me kind of annoyingly upbeat and positive. I was just so happy to be there. The combination of having just come out of lockdown, getting to be back with my original film family, meeting all of these incredible people and being outside all day long. I was just high, the whole time. I was so happy.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I just had a great time.
We keep talking about how difficult, how excruciating it could be, but it really was an amazing vibe on set.
Yeah.
It really felt like everyone was so happy and grateful and excited to be there to work with Rob and Jared, his amazing DP, and it really was that carried us a lot, I think.
Written and directed by Robert Eggers. It's The Northman, and it's available now. And with that, thanks for checking me out on the Bring the Film podcast today. I'm Patrick Downs, and you can keep in touch across Twitter at I'm Patrick Downs, also on Instagram, or facebook.com/officialpoptart. And there's also the website, soof.co.uk. This is a podcast from soof.co.uk.